Hello, I'm Alfred V3. Stay tuned for the Edward and Alfred Show.
So, if you fall out of the habit of meditation, you always have the ability to start again. And that's the idea. You may stop, but you can start again. But there are other ways to get into a contemplative state. And one of the ways is painting. I think a lot of people who paint find a meditative refuge in painting, in creating, and get carried away in the moment. You get into the zone, right? And so you let your stress go, and you let your moments of stress just melt away. Okay, with that being said, we've got a guest in the studio today. It's Ronda Walters, and she's from Bring Your Own Brush. Bring Your Own Brush Studio. And Ronda, thank you for coming today. Welcome to the show, and tell us about BYO, which is in Ocean Springs. You're a neighbor right down the street. Tell us about your project and how people come there to relieve stress and to paint.
Okay, well, hello everyone. I'm anxious to tell you all about BYO Brush and all the things we have to offer. One thing, you were talking about memories and things and going into the zone. One way you can go into the zone of remembering something is to paint your baby's heartbeat. This is one thing that we offer. All you need to do is send me a text of the actual heartbeat, and I have it printed on the canvas, and then I paint it in the color of the baby's room that you're planning. So we have that in mind. You were talking about history a few minutes ago. Something that we offer at BYO Brush is blending of art and music. Take, for instance, Picasso. Everyone knows how strange his pictures were, but there's always a story with it. And what I do, I like to blend art with music. And it's a little historical type of thing because, Picasso lived a long time ago. I mix it, whichever artist I pick at the time, with a musician of the same time period. So while you're painting and meditating or getting into the zone of painting, you can hear the music that was being played during that time period. Also, I offer like a field trip availability to homeschoolers or to public schools because it is a great field trip. You're not only painting and taking home something, but you're learning something about the artist and the musician. I tell tidbits about both their lives. So I have different sections of the musician with the artist. Now, if you're not into history and you just want to have a good time, we also have whimsical things like this. I know there's a lot of coffee drinkers out there, and here's a little eye-opener, funsy thing with having a drink of coffee to open your eyes up to start your day.
I think we have a phone number on the screen that we can plop up there, Ronda, and that is a number that people can call around the viewing area if they're interested in learning more about your studio. It's right there on Highway 90 here on Bienville Boulevard, right here in Ocean Springs, right?
Right on 90, right next to Arby's, AT&T. People are familiar with that area there.
And it's BYOB, Bring Your Own Brush, right?
Right. And a lot of people think bring your own booze, bring your own bro, bring your own whatever. But please don't bring your own brush. We have plenty of brushes. We don't need any more. Unless you have a favorite. So, you can always bring that one.
Do you have couples come? Like, for example,
absolutely.
Let's say you have something, let's say you wanted to do something with your wife or your girlfriend, and you say, I want to do something that we can do together, something that would be stress-free and fun and completely different. This kind of qualifies for that, doesn't it?
Right. You want to help me hold this? Can you come over here and I'll show you what you can paint and what I can paint.
Okay, let's see if I can get into this. This is the first on our show.
Okay. So we have the woman and we have the man.
Oh, I see. Okay, so.
And when you put it together, it makes one picture.
So a couple did this, right?
Yes.
I get it. Yeah, interesting. Well, that's a good example of what you can do together. Do you have a lot of couples that come?
Yes, and we have availability 6 nights a week. 6:30 to 8:30. Sometimes it's a little longer than 8:30. If you go beyond too much time period, I do charge an extra $35 for a half hour. But it's a good way to have a nice night out. Or I've even had some ask about daytime if they have like a day off at work and they need to do it during the day. So I'm flexible.
So how does it work? Let's say they call you and they make an appointment, or they
Yes.
just come, or how does it work?
It's best if you let me know ahead of time, because I draw it out with a pencil what you want to do, and you pick what you want to draw. I don't really pick it, you do. And it doesn't have to be something I have in my website. Excuse me. The picture that I just held up, another person brought that to me. Recently, I had one that was really, really cute. It was the husband and the wife, and they were in a, I guess it was a canoe of some sort, and it was a cute picture. So you can paint your own picture of something that brings back memories for you.
So if a person comes, is it something that they do, let's say, whether it's by themselves, or if they bring in their partner, their
Right.
spouse, and they can do it? Is this something they do regularly? Can they do it on a regular basis, like once a
Yes.
week, something like that?
Yes, I have Steve that comes once a week. He loves it. He has his own creations, and I draw them out for him, and he picks his colors and goes ahead and paints, and everybody does their own creation, but I'm there to help.
So it doesn't
as
have to
much as
be a
needed.
professional artist. Anybody
No.
who wants to paint, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It'd be really good. We've had some really artists come in there that really challenge me. I'm not that greatest when it comes to other people like that. But yes, you can walk in from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Saturdays are usually reserved for private parties. And we do have private parties during the week also, but there's sort of a rarity. Most Saturdays are booked, and a lot of times I call up last minute and say, hey, are you open? Can I bring my sister or my cousin that just came to Ocean Springs? We didn't expect it. And, I'm a retired teacher. I'm flexible. And I do have other people who help me. So,
Yeah, it seems like, in this day and age when people are looking for something fun to do and also something to release stress, this is an excellent way to do it, and I think it would be something everybody can enjoy. So we've got a phone number. Let's pop it up on the screen one more time. And the number is 228-326-7809, and if they call you, you can give them all the details, right?
Right. And we do have families that come in. You're talking about relieving stress. I had one family come in. It was like 3 kids and mom and dad. And the dad seemed like he was completely at ease, ready to go. Everybody else seemed a little bit on edge. So I, tried to calm things down as much as I could and give them encouragement, and, give them tips and whatnot. And by the time they left, it was like they were picking out, I want that picture next time, and everything was great. So if you're nervous when you first walk in, that's fine. I'll do my best to try to calm you down. And hopefully when you walk out, you want to come back.
So you don't have to have any expertise in painting. You shouldn't feel intimidated just because you're not a professional painter. Anybody can come in. The idea is going through the process, the therapeutic process of the painting and the drawing, right?
Yeah, just calm down. If you make a boo-boo, all you have to do is dry it with a hairdryer and repaint it. It's just nice and simple.
That's great.
If you don't like the color, air dry it with the hairdryer and repaint it.
Well, we're going to welcome you back soon, because I'd like you to keep us updated on what's going on at BYOB there on Bienville Boulevard, and any special projects that you've got. You can keep us aware of what's going on over there, by becoming a regular on the show,
Sure.
and
Thank you.
visiting the show from time to time. Is that good?
I would love to.
Okay, great. Okay, Rhonda, thank you for being with us. And it's BYOB, Bring Your Own Brush, on Bienville Boulevard. And it's a studio where you can go and paint with your spouse or your partner and relieve stress and also have fun. So
We've had up to 55 people in there.
Really?
So, yes, it was a field trip with middle schoolers. So, yes,
So field trips are welcome, right?
absolutely.
That's great. Parties too, right?
Absolutely.
That is great. Okay, 228-326. Pop it up again, 32. What is that number there, Clarence? That phone number is 228-326-7809. Okay, thank you, Rhonda, for coming in today. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
The Edward and Alfred Show is brought to you by Pendragon Apothecary, 1016 Government Street in downtown Ocean Springs, where ancient medicine meets the world of modern biohacks.